Hey everybody, time for another game of Twilight Struggle. We'll play offline against the AI again. I played as the Americans, I'll play as the Soviets this time. No influence handicap, the optional cards are a part of this. Alright, so let's place our 6 influence. We have the Comic-Con card, so you can do that kind of weird setup, which I think is... what does this do? Non-US controlled countries in Eastern Europe, and 4 of them. I feel there's a special setup when you get this card, I forget what it is, so I think I can... not overprotect there. Then I can spread or something. I forget how you do this. What would make sense? If you were to... I think you're supposed to... we could take control of Finland, but that always seems pointless. Let's do... I'd assume it's Yugoslavia. So we'll put 2 there, and then maybe 1 in... I really don't know what you're supposed to do. Do I even want to do that? That's my starting thing. That's the thing. Let me start over here. I'd probably want to play Red Scare Purge. Asia scoring before that. So I think I'll just stick with the normal one in Yugoslavia. They did their traditional start, 4 in West Germany, 3 in Italy, to protect against the coup. So we will headline this guy, which will be helpful because we have 2 scoring cards, so we're out 2 turns of doing anything, unfortunately. Couing Iran is now very important. It's always important, but it's especially important here, just for the Middle East scoring card. Okay, he played that, which is a weird card. So I'm going to coup. I'm going to coup... well, I can't coup with this yet. I'll coup with... I suppose Comic-Con. Come on, 50. This is slightly better than 50. Okay, fails, of course. So, that didn't work. Hopefully he's not going to spread into Asia at this point. If he does, we'll spread from Afghanistan, I suppose, would be a better thing to do. I guess it all really depends on what he does. UN intervention with socialist governments, which is fine. That's not really an important card at this point. He does. He takes Iran. So, do I coup there again, or do I coup in Lebanon? I can't coup any of these countries. I don't have a battleground yet. So what's this? He's up 1, right? Yeah, he's up 1 there. Do I coup with the China card? I think I do. I think this is the proper play here. There we go. Alright, that's good. So cut him off from Asia. We get a battleground in the Middle East. We can take Pakistan next turn. He probably won't coup it back. There's nothing else here that he could take. He could... yeah, that's it. No rad. Just takes Panama and one of the African countries. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna place influence with this here. And take one in Syria so I can play the Middle East scoring card unless he takes something back. And then we could also... oh, I'd need a non-battleground to take control of this area, and we have a couple turns left to do it, so it'll be all right. Plays Nasser, so we get another bonus point. That was an unfortunate play for him. So we're going to score probably 4 points on him. He failed. He tried to coup it back, and he drops a DEFCON. All good news, everything there worked out. We have to play a Middle East scoring card, I think, at this point to get the 4 points. We're up 1 net. So we have 2 more 5 and 6 left for turns. So what we'll probably do is play promotion. I guess I should just play the Asia scoring card now, right? What do I have, 1 point on him? 2 points. Yeah, I'll just play it now. We don't have to worry about CAA created because we have the cards to get around it. I'll probably just play the US-Japan Mutual Defense Pact to get rid of that. He's got a discard. Or not. Did he not discard? He lost Germany. Okay, so we'll place influence. Take the Germany, and he gets Japan. It's a fair trade-off, I think. Indo-Pakistan. He failed. That always fails. That card rarely works. No victory points lost. Well, that was a pretty effective turn, I'd have to say. So we can start moving into France at this point, too. I don't have anything I can do to get rid of... Sorry, I've been playing as the Americans recently, so I'm kind of stuck in, like, American mode. We have a lot of American cards. He might have defectors because or he must have... No, yeah, it's turn 2. So he doesn't necessarily have to, but it's extremely likely that he has defectors. So I'd rather play... I'd almost rather play this to get rid of it. Maybe he'll defector it away. Is that smart? He also probably has the European scoring card. So I might want to actually play this. It's not a huge loss if it gets defectored, but it will be nice if we get it to get that non-battleground country controlled. Outside of that, it's mostly damage control. We're probably going to space race this. Oh, he plays Olympic Games. Computer loves playing Olympic Games for the event. And I win. Take control, which is excellent for us. Marshall Plan is not that devastating at this point. I need to take control of France. Well, I could play that freely if I wanted to put influence into Yugoslavia. I don't know if it's worth it at this point. I could probably play this and use this to coup a country. Probably coup Zaire to get in there. Zaire, Angola, I guess it's less. There we go. Good level of control. We got the DEFCON down. Truman happens, so he's gone. We don't have to worry about him anymore with France. And when I go in, I will take control of France. I'll probably play the Marshall Plan, place influence first. He's got interests in Asia. Alright, so we'll take back... Need to start moving that way as well. Losing Thailand would be problematic for us, so... We'll place influence first. We'll go into France. With one more, we'll take back the Korea that he took from us. That's fine. I'm okay with that turn. We've got 4 of the 5 European battlegrounds. We're in control of Europe. We're not making a lot of headway over here. This is another important area you need to get to. You need to control Thailand. This is like a very important... Okay, he did all his things. He did it very quickly. The computer's getting better at that. Thailand's like a choke point for Asia. You need to secure this area, and you need to get to Thailand just because it's such a easy turnover place, and it's worth 2 for the southeast scoring, but it's a very tumultuous battleground, I guess is the best way to describe it. Alright, is he still thinking about... Yes, he is. So he's just going to put useless US influence into all those countries. Marshall Plan is really not that good if you don't play it either very early or when there's a lot of uncontrolled countries. He's still... Oh, he's going to play De Gaulle. Okay, so we get 1 extra influence. It's actually a decent thing for him to play at that point. It cancels NORAD for France, so you can realign France. If you're ever up to 5. Which sometimes happens against the computer. He takes control of Thailand, which is a good play for him. I kind of have to hold on to this. This is scary. I should probably play this now to decrease the odds of this being played. Right? What if I have 3, 4, 5, 6? So I have 3 turns left. I think I'm okay, actually. I will play... I'll play the Korean War. Here we go, that's huge. That was nice. So we take control of South Korea. We have North Korea. We're at a good battleground advantage here. That was a pretty good card right there, actually. Pretty goddamn pleased with myself, if I do say so myself. After this, we'll have to play decolonization. He puts it there. So yes, I will play this because you must. I'll go here, here, and possibly Algeria, maybe? Although I can just place it from France, I don't really gain anything. I'll go into Nigeria and Zaire. Make him think about what he wants to do. So that's good. We got a foothold into. He's probably going to take control of Thailand back. That would be the ideal. I mean, he's got a lot of battlegrounds he needs to take back, but Thailand is most important, I think. He plays defectors and he takes those. That's okay. So what do I want to do here? 3 countries in Eastern Europe. So that's annoying. But we'll do it. We might just spend this turn fixing damage over here, which is unfortunate. I might leave one of these unprotected or unsecured. I'll take back Romania. Poland is typically more important just because it has John Paul, so I'll put that there. And these are not great to take back, I don't think, at this point. I'm fine with leaving them. I might want to take Laos, Cambodia, maybe just for brush war or something at this point. Brush war against Thailand is affected by adjacent country control, so it'd be good to have those under lock and key. So I have to space race this on the next card. That's good. Take control of Vietnam, which is exactly what I was trying to do last time here. Or it goes along with my plan of getting Laos, Cambodia to be potential brush war allies against Thailand. He puts 1 in Romania. It's real annoying. So I'll probably space race this. I have to. Success. 2 victory points. And European scoring, that's real annoying. Good play by him though, so I still get 4 points. We're up 12 to nothing. I have a much more difficult time against the AIs, the Americans, I think, and I always tend to do fairly well against the Soviets. I don't know if I'm just better at the Soviets. I like how, I don't know if I mentioned that, it shows you when the reshuffle is happening, which is an update, and I think it's a fantastic update. Asia, you get the 5 points. Do I hold off and try to get 1 more? Probably, and I'd probably play Cambridge 5 to see what he has. We could just wrap up the victory right here. Because I can't, I'm not going to coup anywhere in the Middle East. He's going to degrade anyway, so that's fine. Oh, and he gets victory points. Alright, so yeah, that's fine. So with us, that means that I'm going to play the China card. I'm going to take that. Bumping him out of there might be the best thing to do. So we'll see what he does in reaction. Hopefully he's distracted by some other scoring card that he's got, although he didn't reveal any scoring card, did he? No cards to reveal, so he has no scoring cards. He's gonna play NATO in the Middle East, so he's distracted in the Middle East, which is okay with me. I'm going to play... have a bunch of 2s, which is not terrific. I might as well just play this now. Get it over with. Up to 18.
North and south.
It only would have been 19 if I had taken Thailand, so it wouldn't have been worth the effort, I don't think. He's in Cuba, which was an interesting placement for the game. He's going to play Containment. Place his influence with it. So I'm letting him run away a little bit here, hopefully because we will find a way to score some victory points quickly. I am going to... what do I need to do here? I'll play this, play some influence. Romania, Egypt. Just take control of those again. The computer is always inclined to sort of waste influence points. You get to the end game sometimes, and the computer will just do several turns of trying to break control of one country. That's in the end game. It's always kind of difficult to figure out what the thing's going to do, but it does tend to just repeat itself. And what the hell did he do? Saudi Arabia and Romania. He really wants to break control of Romania from me. I don't want to play Independent Reds, which is annoying at this point. Because this is usually a card that you can feel pretty good about throwing away. Let's play Decolonization. Here, here, here. And we'll go into Burma, I suppose, to start that process. If he does not take Thailand, I will take Thailand. I think I can lose the African. I could try realignment rolling too, I suppose. NORAD. He takes control, yeah. So he's spreading into... oh, he's in Colombia. I can just coup him out of Colombia, though. That's always the problem with doing that. I will... do I realign, or do I can probably take Thailand. I think I'll do that. There we go. It's good. So Asia is pretty much locked down for us. We're in a good, strong position in Asia. One more in Burma just to get that bonus point for control of southeast countries, but outside of that, we're waiting. Oh, nice. This one certainly. One from here. Oh, so it does remove all at first. It used to alternate, was a little bit more confusing. What else can I take? I don't really want to take Romania. I'll take France and Algeria, I guess. I can always coup this one back. I'll just coup that one back. So we're gonna go 1, 2. And do I go into Mexico to start getting a foothold in there? Or do I stop him from spreading? Mexico, he's likely to realign me out. And Mexico is hard to get down to anywhere else. Although, I do have Fidel. I'll try Mexico, see what happens. We at least have an entry point now into the Americas, which is why Destalinization is such a huge card, and the Americans don't want to play it at all, if possible. He is going to... oh, he used the decolonization, yeah, for that, right? So it's our turn now, our action round. I suppose I'd play Fidel and go into Cuba. Play the events. There we go. Capture Nazi scientists, he's going to advance, he gets a victory point, which is okay. We both lost 2 victory points mid-war, so hopefully we'll get a scoring card that I can play and just win. We've got no scoring cards. I'm likely to play Red Scare Purge. We have a bunch of American cards, a lot of them. This one is not terrible at this point, it'd be good to get rid of. He gains a victory point, which is annoying, and he gains influence in Israel, Jordan, and Lebanon? Israel, Jordan, and Egypt. So that's kind of annoying because it breaks control. He's going to take one of my cards. He takes CIA created, which is probably the best case scenario for it. If he coups, I'll be fine with that. Gets rid of that suicide card. Did he give it back to me? That's son of a bitch. So he gave it back to me. We'll probably have to play it. If not, he uses that card to do operations. That's such a good card. Grain sales to Soviets might be the greatest Soviet card. He degraded the DEFCON. I can't coup, so it's really just, this is like damage control I have to deal with. I'm gonna place influence first. It removes 2 and adds 1, so I have to add both into there. Probably after that. Panama is not a huge problem for me at this point. I can leave Panama. So China card realignment rolls, I'd assume. No, he places influence. He's spreading into South America and Norway for whatever reason. At this point, I might as well take Chile. So let's play some influence. Take Chile and one more into, I suppose, Burma, just to get that point. Burma does not border Thailand, which is always interesting. The South America movement circle is always kind of weird too, where the countries connect. Brazil is just out here on an island, protected by Uruguay and Venezuela. So yeah, he's going to try to realign. Hopefully he fails a whole bunch of times. I do like the game design here where these countries are 1 stability, so trying to go into them feels like a total waste because they're just going to get cooed out. 1 stability, non-battlegrounds as well. Alright, that's 2 out of... Oh, good. Epic fail. I'd probably... The mid-war cards just came out, so I can discard kind of safely. I could play Independent Reds. I will. Trigger the event first. He'll go into Romania. I'll place influence into Spain and Portugal to get that non-battleground. Look at that. The Iron Wall. Iron Curtain. Sorry, excuse me. The Iron Curtain. After this is really just sort of damage control at this point, and hopefully he has to play a scoring card that's not favorable to him to wrap this up. He's going to continue to realign in Cuba. Fails again. Oh yeah, he's under the effects of Red Scare too. He's desperate to get into Cuba, so I might try to... I'm going to place influence. It might be a good idea to sort of like overprotect Cuba. I'll do this, just to stop him from trying to realign it out. I don't know why he's trying to realign Cuba and not Mexico, but whatever. So he could try to coup Haiti. Hopefully the overprotection makes it okay. So he does. He coups Haiti, which is annoying. So that's what I was talking about before. You never feel safe in these countries. I could coup it back. Let's trigger the events and see what it looks like there. I mean, Egypt, Sadat expels the Soviets is still a possibility, so I'm less inclined to protect Egypt. I will attempt a coup. Alright, didn't really work all that well. After that, I'd like to Space Race Bear Trap, I think. We're at 7 turns now, right? Yeah, 7 action rounds. So I'd Bear Trap that. That's too bad. We get two turns out of it, at least. Although it's wasted. That was actually a good time play. Just because one of them is, I have to Space Race Bear Trap. Stop trying to realign Cuba, goddammit. So I'll have to go in and protect Cuba again. Hopefully he does not remove it totally. Because what does he have? He has 2 rolls with this. So come on, fail. God damn it, Mexico. He took Mexico away. Alright, so I'll play this, trigger the event. Place influence Cuba. I feel like I have to. He's so interested in Central America. I'm just gonna do this to prevent him from doing more realignment rolls. If he coups it, he coups it. There's not much I can do about that. That's probably a dumb play. But we could just re-coup Haiti. Warsaw. Oh, that's good. I can actually... What's better in this case? I need to see the thing. I think adding is always better. Just because I would have removed this and that, so that's not really worth it. I'll put that there, then put one like here. USSR always wants to just overprotect these things because the US is going to get those cards that come out later and just sort of lay waste to these areas by placing influence. You go like John Paul Solidarity, the Reagan cards, which usually affect this. All right, he continues to try to realign. He's got 2. He's got 1 more. I think we're at even realignment modifiers. I have control of it with 1 adjacent. He has 2 adjacents. I'm pretty sure that's even. No change. Good. So he's wasted a lot of turns doing that. I have to space race this. Success. I can now play 2 space race cards. Southeast Asia. Do I win? Yeah. That's the game. He should have been focusing on Southeast Asia. That was not particularly smart of him. But I've defeated the capitalist ideology of Alpha Struggle. Well, good for me. 1 with a Southeast scoring card at the end. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, if you want to hit that like button, I'd appreciate it greatly. Leave a comment. Let me know what I fucked up, what I did all right, anything I can change. Thanks for watching. See you later.